This is NSAA 2021, Section 1, Question 49. So in this question, we're given 3 different organic reactions. We have to work out which ones are correct. So which reactants react together to actually form the products it states. So I think the best way to approach this question is just to start with each reactants, write our own mechanism and see if we get a product that matches the product we're given in the question. So let's start with our first one at the top here. So in this reaction, we have an alkene molecule reacting with hydrogen bromide. So let's draw out our molecules. These are our 2 reactants. Have a go and see if you can draw out a reaction mechanism for this reaction, and let's see what the products are. So for this alkene reaction, this alkene is going to attack our hydrogen, and this bond between the hydrogen and the bromine is going to break. And that's going to form a lovely ion here. We have a positive charge on this carbon, and our bromine ion has become a negative charge. And we can see that positive and negatives always attract. Our bromine is going to attack this carbon there. And this is the molecule we're going to finish with. Here we have just an alkane with a bromine group there. But what is this molecule? Well, let's see, we've got a 3-carbon chain, so it's going to be propane, and we've got a bromine atom on the first carbon in our chain, so that's going to be 1-bromopropane. And if we compare that to the answer in the question, we can see that it is a bit different. This says it's 1,2-dibromopropane, but we've only got 1-bromopropane, so this is different, and so this is not a correct organic reaction. So here we have an acid and an alcohol going to form an ester, methyl propanoate, and water. Is this a correct organic reaction? Well, what do we know about what happens when we mix an acid and an alcohol together? Well, these 3 things react to make an ester and water, and this is always the case. So let's have a look at what acid and what alcohol we've got. We've got propanoic acid there. You can see we've got 3 carbons, that's propanoic acid, and then 1 singular carbon in our alcohol, so that's methanol. So if we combine these 2 to form an ester, we're going to get methyl propanoate, which is the same as in the question, plus water. So we can see that these 2 match up, so this does form a correct organic reaction. In this final reaction, we have an alcohol here reacting with sodium to form sodium ethanoate and hydrogen. So how are these 2 going to react? What is going to be the product when we react these? Well, in this reaction, we're going to displace our hydrogen with our sodium and form this ionic compound. Now, is this sodium ethanoate? Well, no, we don't have a sort of estery group. This is just going to be a sodium alkoxide. We have our sodium as our alkane group, and we've got an oxygen there as well. So this is not correct. These are form a discrepancy, so this is not a correct organic reaction. Therefore, as only our second reaction was right, our answer must be C.